The starting lineup for the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder. At shooting guard, Josh Giddey. At small forward, Lucas Dort. At center, Chet Holmgren. At the other forward position, Jalen Williams. At the other guard position, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The head coach of the visiting team is Mark Daigneault. It's time to meet the starting five for your Chicago Bulls. At the shooting guard position, at 6'3", number 30, Victor Oladipo. The big man, 7 feet 7 inches, number 45, Morales. At the power forward, at 7'3", number 21, number 21. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 75, Lucas, number 75. And the other guy, standing 6'8", number 8, Vincent, number 8. The head coach of your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Chicago Bulls.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. And for Chicago, they've got Big Daddy. Victor Oladipo is out there with Flash. And it's Garbage Man. And it's the waiter in at the 3. And the regular season, Richard, is finally here. I am excited to work with you again this season. Cannot wait for the schedule.
To work with you, Kev, man. You're a legend, and it's always an interesting journey. We're fired up. These teams are fired up. Let the games begin.
Here's Flash. Pass to Big Daddy. Shot clock at 6. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Floats it up for Williams. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. First free throw is good. Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Kev, you are always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those three things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Flash passes to Oladipo. Here's Flash. Five on the clock. And stolen by Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Flash misses. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. They get it back. Giddey. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
The kick out to Oladipo. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Williams passes to Dort. Now here's Williams, guarded closely. The baseline J. Count that one for Dort.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
Here's Flash. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Flash passes to the lane. That one good for 2.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Vincent, number 8.
The pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from 14. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there's the whistle that goes on Flash. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Number 5, the Bulls.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Down low, and again, Chicago turns it over.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. A very nice season for him last year. Came in about 14 points per, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him you have to watch to understand his impact.
And it's good for 2.
And great job by Holmgren to maintain his balance and just fending off the defense there.
Flash passes to Big Daddy. No good with the layup. Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. To the inside. And the shot goes down. Big Daddy's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. This is the first they're seeing of Oklahoma City here. First game of the NBA's regular season for them.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
The waiter. And Holmgren pulls it down. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams looking around. Nails the wide open jump shot. Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Flash passes to Morales. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but Also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Now here's Hayward. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Williams. Got a piece of it. Here's Flash. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Flash from beyond the arc and then some. Flash has got 5. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Chicago?
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. It's stolen by Oladipo. And stolen by Hayward. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. That bucket in no time at all.
It really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
The waiter misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And Chicago has possession. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Flash. Carries it from three-point range. Flash has got his 3rd basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Joe. Guarded by Oladipo. Joe can't get it to go.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Holmgren. Second chance shot. The kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's the waiter. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Holmgren. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Just an ugly show for them offensively. Yep, no way to describe it. Just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
First one falls for
Alexander at the line for 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. There's 37 seconds left in the first.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Thunder trailing by 12. Tries from 10. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And that's a rhythm shot. Your timing has to be right. Count on Hayward to be in sync and in rhythm on that pull-up jumper.
The kick out to Oladipo. Traps in the tray. Oladipo's got 5.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. The Big Daddy passes to Flash. He dishes it to Oladipo. Over to the wing. Got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's Chicago in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And so here is Oklahoma City. It's a 16-point game. Our next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. We've got Flash later out there with Big Daddy. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Morales in at the 5. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Bulls pick up 2. Here we go, one-on-one. Gilgeous-Alexander comes with the double team. No one covered. And now that's 11 points for the waiter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
For 3, Holmgren. It's good from long range.
A 7-footer. Holmgren entered the league with a three-point shot. You know, we never saw guys his height do that back in the day.
Pass to Flash. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Poke loose. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off a terrific season. And he was just a machine at the charity stripe. Top 5 in the league in free throw percentage.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Nailed from three-point land. Oladipo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Williams dishes to Holmgren. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Dort passes to Holmgren. Tries yet again, and it's blocked. The feed to Oladipo.
An active shooter. When Oladipo takes charge like this and looks to score, this guy is capable of living at the free throw line.
For Chicago, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And, Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down. And what's the sign?
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The Waiters' shot is good. The Waiters got 13.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Passes to Holmgren. He gets that one. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, some contact in there, but Holmgren maintains his balance and able to complete the play.
Here's Morales. Another one falls for Chicago.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Flash. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Morales. Up and in down the lane. Morales has got 4 points in the quarter.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, LeBron James joined Michael Jordan as the only NBA players who are also billionaires. But with the growth in player salaries, that's probably going to change. In fact, for those players entering the league now, every rookie class may contain 1 or 2 future billionaires. Good work if you can get it, Kevin.
Yeah. No kidding, D.A. Thank you.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Big Daddy and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. With some arc, and the basket is good.
Giddey.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 19-7 run.
That's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Holmgren finds Williams. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Here's Flash. He's got 11. It's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Jordan.
Remains Chicago ball.
And it's the Bulls with the ball.
Gordon Hayward.
And the basket by Morales. Morales has got 8 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Hayward. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
Here's Morales. He's got 8. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hayward passes to Joe. That one doesn't go.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Got that one up quick. And that's 13 points for Flash.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Holmgren. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Flash. Hayward with some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren, and the shot is good.
Good decision there from SGA. Tough, though, to miss a...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Hayward, and he could not get... That one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one.
And how about the winning mindset Hayward brings to this team? He's done it at every level, just goes out and competes.
Here's Flash. 13 points in the game. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Morales. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen. To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Hayward. And that one drops. Hayward's got 7 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
The pass to Flash from downtown. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Count that one. 9 points for Gordon Hayward.
And the release on Hayward's shot, just so smooth. He makes the play with urgency, but doesn't let that compromise his mechanics. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way that...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. Rebounding jump has been one of the main issues. Probably they're getting bullied. I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
First personal
So
foul.
the Thunder 5 right now. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Hayward in at the 5 patrolling the paint.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
And he nails the 3rd. Well, Chicago has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Hayward. Outside, Dort. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Williams.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Here's Flash. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Again, Chicago.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 9.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here is Hayward. Here's Dort. It's deflected, and they get it back. Williams finds Giddey. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Here's Flash, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Flash has got 21.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
The shot by Hayward, wide open. Chicago grabs the miss. Morales has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Good on the shot. Flash has got 7 points for the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Inside, Morales. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
They're not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. 2nd, the Thunder. 4th, the Bulls.
You know, both of these clubs forced a lot of turnovers and also converted offensively off of them. Very impressive.
Back to Hayward. Deflects the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Oladipo with the ball. Defended by Giddey.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hayward. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. They recover it. Shot to stop the run. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Looking at the numbers here for Oladipo, how he performed last season. Last year, averaged 10 points per game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Here's Williams. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And here now the Thunder. Here's Holmgren. Pushing it up. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
And here now the Thunder. The Bulls getting the bucket. On the wing, Giddey. It's hauled in by Morales. The Bulls shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, the NBA created newly designed trophies to honor the major player awards. Each is named after an NBA legend. including Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, John Havlicek, and George Mikan. Kevin, while the honor itself will always matter most, having some hardware with a famous player name isn't hurting anybody's hopes. Back to you.
Oh, I agree, David. Thank you. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Flash passes to Oladipo. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Here's the waiter. 19 points in the game. And the basket by Morales. Morales has got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, they are feasting right now off of all of these turnovers.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And continuing to cough it up here. The TO's threatening to cost these guys the game.
Chicago has gone 2-2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
2 minutes.
Oladipo misses.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable. The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Flash. This one for 3. Chicago with a new 14. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Knocked away. To the right side. Big Daddy. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely.
Chicago foul.
The Thunder have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Third personal foul.
That free throw,
Second
no good.
Team foul. At the line for the Thunder.
And the second free throw, good. And for the Bulls, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Took him no time at all on that one. 32 points for Flash.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Wiggins with the bounce pass. Left side, Williams. Passes it to Holmgren. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it. Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Here's Joe. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams dishes to Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Here's Flash. Here's the 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's Chicago just dominating this one. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth...
Oh! Wow! Goodness, man! Wow! We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Joe. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Personal foul.
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have
Team
been
foul.
pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Now here's Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot.
After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Joe. Back to Hayward. Lets it go from 11. Got a hand on it. Fast break, Chicago. Here's Flash. Buries the long-range jumper. Flash has got 40 points.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Now the pass to Hayward. It's deflected. Here's Morales over Williams. Morales can't get it to go. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Wallace kicks to Hayward. Drives to the hoop. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Morales. Morales has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A wide-open look here for Oladipo. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Thunder ball.
Wiggins up top, and Wiggins throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Bulls.
Morales the best to the Waiter. He gets it in there. The Waiter's got 21.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Joe. And it's off from three-point range. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Big Daddy. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field. And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Over to the left wing. From the top of the key, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace looking for an opening. Here's Big Daddy. Count the basket. Big Daddy's got 32 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Joe, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Out to the right wing. Offensive rebound. Pass to Flash. Here's Big Daddy. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Passes it to Williams. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Big Daddy. Hayward comes with the double team. Big Daddy, Thunder with the rebound. Hayward's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That's tipped. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Oh, wow. Yes! And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. And the first one drops. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Wiggins outside. Back to Hayward. Here's Big Daddy. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Wiggins. Plays it up off the glass.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Big Daddy, and the shot goes in. Big Daddy's got 44.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Hayward. Rebounded by the Waiter. The Waiter's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Big Daddy, that's good. Big Daddy's got 46 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Flash. Here's Big Daddy. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Oladipo with the double team. Holmgren wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
They get the rebound. Here's Big Daddy. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Flash.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort.
Nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hump. He swipes the ball away again.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. And he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game.
And now he sits alongside Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. 11 steals, remaining the all-time benchmark for defensive feat.
And there's the whistle. That goes on flat.
Foul.
That will be foul number 5 on him.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Taken away.
Isaiah Joe.
Morales the pass to Flash. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Victor. You have worked your way back.
All right. DA, thanks again. And that'll do it for